Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Blizzard released a surprise Saturday patch for Warcraft Rumble because they had to do an emergency nerf to Charlga. Charlga was too strong, it was very strong in PvP, it was also able to kill all of the mythic PvE bosses, and that would not stand. So Charlga nerfed, so this is the third change to Charlga this week. And this time it looks like they have got it right. This is what they were originally going for, or the idea anyway. And these are all the details. So Charlga's attack deals 2% of damage of the target's health plus 6 damage. And that 6 damage scales. Of course, it's very small amount of damage, but it helps Charlga kill stuff like chickens, for example. Some tiny squad minis. And then there's the percentage damage. Previously it did not scale. First it was capped, then they uncapped it, and then I killed Onyxia with it. And then they changed it to scale with levels, but the scaling was quite a lot off and it just became super powerful. And now they changed the scaling again, and they changed the base damage as well for some targets, and these are Charlga's current numbers. So against minis, Charlga deals 2% of damage, plus minus 0.2% per level. Buildings also 2% plus minus 0.2% per level. Against barracks, so PvP 0.5% plus minus 0.05% per level. Against bosses 1% plus minus 0.1% per level. And against raid bosses only 0.25% with plus minus 0.025% per level. There are no minimum values whatsoever, so a minus 10 Charlga loses all of its percentage damage and only the regular damage remains. So now Charlga, well, it's probably like it should be, to be honest. It can do some nice damage against some big minis, like against the Molten Giant, for example. So because it's 2%, it's actually pretty impressive DPS. But now Charlga is not very good against bosses, and especially not good at all against raid bosses. They also made another change, so this is all that was in the patch. They changed the boss troll in the event missions to be categorized as raid boss. It used to be a regular boss, now it's a raid boss, so execute damage against it is lower, Charlga damage against it is lower. And that's the entirety of the patch. And emergency nerf, Charlga too good, mythic missions too easy. Now a little bit harder again. So that's it. That was Saturday's patch. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.